Ever felt like your brain's a messy room with thoughts strewn all over like mismatched socks? Well, buckle up, because we're about to embark on an incredible journey to unclutter that mental space of yours. Imagine your mind as a room, not just any room, but one that's filled to the brim with piles of ideas, memories, and thoughts. It's like a living room after a toddler's play date with toys scattered everywhere, and you are left wondering where to even begin with the cleanup. That's how our minds can feel sometimes, filled with mental clutter that can be overwhelming. Now, what exactly is this mental clutter we're talking about? It's the jumble of thoughts, worries, and mental to-dos that constantly occupy our minds. It's the nagging feeling that you've forgotten something but you can't quite put your finger on what it is. It's the constant replaying of past conversations, the unending worry about future events, and the never-ending list of tasks that you need to accomplish. This clutter can be a real party pooper. It's like an uninvited guest who overstays their welcome and leaves a mess behind. It leads to stress, anxiety, and decreased productivity. It's like trying to find a pair of matching socks in a room full of laundry. You're left feeling frustrated, exhausted, and unproductive. But don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. Just as you can clean up a messy room, you can also declutter your mind. Yes, you heard it right, it's possible to tidy up that mental space, to sort through the jumble of thoughts, and to create an organized, peaceful mind. It's like finally finding that pair of socks you've been looking for. It's satisfying, relieving, and leaves you feeling accomplished. So, are you ready to take the plunge and start the process of uncluttering your mind? It's going to be a journey, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. So, roll up your sleeves, grab your mental broom and dustpan, and let's get started. Just as you would clean up a messy room, it's time to declutter your mind. Did you know that tidying up your mental space can do wonders for your mental health? Yes, you heard that right. We're not just talking about cleaning out your closets or your garage, we're talking about decluttering your mind. Just as a cluttered room can leave you feeling overwhelmed, a cluttered mind can lead to stress, anxiety, and even depression. But when you declutter your mind, you're not just throwing out the old, you're making room for the new. New thoughts, new ideas, new perspectives. Scientific research backs this up. A study published in the Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin found that people with cluttered homes experienced more negative emotions and fatigue than those with tidy homes. Now imagine if that's your mind we're talking about. By decluttering your mind, you can reduce stress. Think of your mind like a computer. When it's overloaded with files and programs, it slows down. But when you clear out the unnecessary files, it runs smoother and faster. The same goes for your mind. When you let go of unnecessary thoughts and worries, you're able to think clearer and process things faster. Decluttering can also increase focus. When your mind is cluttered, it's hard to concentrate on one thing. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. But when you declutter, it's like removing the haystack. Suddenly, the needle is all you see. Improved mood is another benefit. When you declutter your mind, you're removing the negative thoughts that bring you down. It's like taking off a heavy backpack you've been carrying around all day. Suddenly you feel lighter and happier. Better sleep is also a result of decluttering. A study published in the journal Sleep found that people who decluttered their minds before bed experienced better quality sleep. It's like clearing out the day's mess before you start a new one. So, decluttering isn't just about physical spaces, it's about mental spaces too. Remember, a clear mind is a happy mind. If you've watched this video up to this point, we're sure you're finding it helpful. You're not just passively absorbing information, but actively seeking to improve your mental well-being, and we applaud you for that. But we need your help to continue making videos like this. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment below and tell us what you think about decluttering your mind, or maybe share your own tips and experiences. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. These actions may seem small, but they make a big difference. They help boost our video in the YouTube algorithm, allowing us to reach more people and create more content like this. Your support means a lot to us and helps us bring more quality content to you, so hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. So, how does tidying up your thoughts work? It's not like you can pick up a thought and put it in a trash bin, right? Well, it's not as far-fetched as it might sound. Think of your mind as a grand, expansive library. It's filled with books. These are your thoughts, experiences, and memories. Now imagine if those books were scattered all over the place. It would be quite a task to find the one you need, wouldn't it? That's where decluttering comes in. Just as you would in a library, decluttering the mind involves sorting, categorizing, and arranging your thoughts in a way that makes them accessible and manageable. It's about creating a mental environment that's conducive to productivity, creativity, and peace of mind. So, how do we go about it? One method is through mindfulness practices. Mindfulness is like that librarian who's always in the know, always aware of where each book is placed. It's about being present, focusing on the here and now, rather than being lost in a jumble of past regrets or future anxieties. Meditation, on the other hand, is like giving that librarian a well-deserved break. It's a time to quiet the mind, to let go of the constant stream of thoughts and just be. It's like closing the library doors for a while, allowing for a period of calm and tranquility. Then, there's the process of prioritizing tasks. It's akin to deciding which books need to be on the display rack, which ones can be stored away for later. It's about figuring out which thoughts require immediate attention, and which ones can take the back seat for a while. And finally, there's the act of letting go of unnecessary worries. It's like discarding those outdated, irrelevant books that no longer serve a purpose. It's about recognizing the thoughts that only contribute to mental clutter and choosing to let them go. So, while you can't physically pick up a thought and toss it in the bin, you can certainly decide which thoughts to entertain and which ones to release. Just like you would sort, categorize, and organize physical items, you can do the same with your thoughts. Ready to roll up your mental sleeves and get to work? Here are some practical steps to declutter your mind. It's like spring cleaning, but for your brain. Let's start with setting aside some quiet time each day. This is the equivalent of dusting off the cobwebs in your mind. Whether it's 5 minutes or an hour, dedicate this time to just be still and quiet. Let your mind wander where it wants to go, and you'll be surprised at how much clearer your thoughts become. Next up is practicing mindfulness. This is the mental equivalent of sorting through the clutter in your attic and deciding what to keep and what to toss. Being present in the moment helps you focus on what truly matters, and let go of the unnecessary thoughts taking up space in your mind. It's like tidying up your mental mess. Don't forget about writing in a journal. This is like packing up your old unwanted thoughts and sending them off to the thrift store. Writing allows you to express your thoughts and feelings, getting them out of your head and onto paper. It's a great way to declutter your mind and make room for new positive thoughts. Another valuable step is physical exercise. Consider it the mental equivalent of vacuuming. It's a fantastic way to clear your mind and reduce stress. Plus, the endorphins released during exercise actually help to improve your mood. Lastly, consider incorporating meditation into your routine. Think of it as a deep clean for your mind, reaching into the corners of your consciousness and clearing out the dust bunnies. Not only does it help to clear your mind, but it also improves focus and reduces anxiety. Remember, decluttering is a process, not a one-time event. Be patient with yourself. It's like cleaning a house that hasn't been tidied in years. It's going to take time, but the end result is a clear, calm mind that's ready to tackle whatever life throws your way. So what happens when you declutter your mind? What's the big deal? Well, imagine your brain as a bustling city. Thoughts are the city's residents, each with their own agenda, rushing to their destinations, creating a chaotic traffic jam. Now imagine a city planner steps in, organizes the traffic, and suddenly everything flows smoothly. That's the magic of a decluttered mind. When you declutter your mind, you're like that city planner, creating order from chaos. The first thing you'll notice is an increase in productivity. Like a well-oiled machine, your brain can operate smoothly, processing thoughts and ideas without the hindrance of mental clutter. No more spinning your wheels stuck in the quagmire of confusion or procrastination. Instead, you'll find yourself accomplishing tasks with newfound efficiency. But the benefits don't stop at productivity. A decluttered mind can also have profound impacts on your mental health. Just as a cluttered room can induce feelings of anxiety, so too can a cluttered mind. By decluttering your thoughts, you essentially free up mental space, reducing stress and anxiety. You're less likely to feel overwhelmed and more likely to experience a sense of calm and control. Think about it. Isn't it easier to relax in a clean, orderly room than in one filled with piles of stuff? The same applies to your mind. A decluttered mind is a peaceful mind, one that can easily drift off to sleep at night, free from the relentless churning of anxious thoughts. Moreover, decluttering your mind can lead to a greater sense of self-awareness. As you sift through your mental clutter, you're forced to confront your thoughts and feelings. This introspection can lead to greater self-understanding, allowing you to better manage your emotions and reactions. So, are you ready to start your decluttering journey and reap these amazing benefits? Your mind is, after all, your most important room to keep clean. Enjoyed our guide on decluttering your mind? Want to learn more about how to improve your productivity, mental health, and overall well-being? Then don't hesitate. Subscribe to our SmartLife Solutions channel for more insightful content. Our channel covers a variety of topics, from personal growth and lifestyle hacks to innovative health solutions. We're dedicated to providing content that helps you live a smarter, healthier life. So don't miss out on our upcoming videos. Hit that subscribe button and join our SmartLife community. Here's to a smarter, healthier life.